Getting tacos at the drive-thru without a car. I travel a lot for work in the last 2 years with irregular lobby hours. I've been able to walk through drive-thrus to order food. Tonight the taco place, better known as Taco Hell, wasn't having it. I walked up to the drive-up payment window and asked if I can order and was met with hesitation. I don't know. Let me ask someone else, they responded with, we can't let you order here without a car, following. Shortly after, I tried to convince them for a few minutes or find an alternate solution when a car drove up and they said I had to move. I stepped back and as the car came up to the window, I realized that as they are in a car, maybe I can ask them to order for me, take my card for payment, and pass me the food. The two folks in the car hesitantly cracked the window open a half-inch as I waved to them as friendly and non-threatening as I could muster while wearing a black jacket, work pants, and dress shoes at 10 p.m. in the dark. Hello. I'm wondering if you can order for me. I'm staying at the hotel without a car and they won't let me order here without one. I can pass you my card even. Well, they agreed and asked what I wanted. I hadn't thought that far but quickly mustered out 3 beef tacos with hot sauce. No sour cream. They responded with, hard or soft. I smiled behind my mask as they had clearly been here more than myself. Soft it was. The teller wouldn't let them order then and said they would have to drive around again, which they said they would do. By this time, there was about a 5-minute wait, but they pulled through. Both meanings intended. I offered them my card when they were back, which they refused. But they passed my tacos through their car right to me to the annoyed looks of the employees. I thanked them for being so awesome and happily skipped away into the night. The employees looked relieved and a bit dumbstruck as I walked away with my tacos. More trouble for all than it should have been. But the satisfaction this time was greater than normal. Going to sleep. Up early. But will respond more tomorrow. It's for insurance reasons. In case a pedestrian gets hit by a car. The drive-through place I worked at sold to 6 guys on horseback and the picture made the local news. They were coming back from the town's parade and went through the drive-through on the way home. That's thinking outside the bell. Pay it forward! Exclamation mark. I find it interesting how many people commented that this was illegal. No state has any laws making it illegal to walk through a drive-through, including Florida, since one commenter specifically said it was illegal in Florida. It is not illegal anywhere in the United States. However, the company that owns the drive-through may have policies that prevent their employees from serving customers that are walking. For those that are going to want to argue with me, I will concede my point if you can post a law that prevents this. By law I mean a codified section from a government authority, not a lawyer's opinion from their website or some other random article saying it's illegal. This is neither compliance nor malicious. Former Hell employee here. It's generally store policy for all the reasons stated, but I suspect it's also because it fucks with our sensors and drive-through times. Drive-through lines often have sensors at the speaker you place your order at and at any windows you stop at with the intent of monitoring how long it takes a car to get from the speaker to leaving the line so owners can ride franchisee asses about being 10 seconds over the acceptable limit. Walk-ups don't count for this time, because a person has to very deliberately try to trigger the speakers, usually with something big, like a backpack or tray, to be counted. But an entire order is happening before other orders in the line that isn't being counted, while also congesting the cars on our order tracker. Owners and managers care a lot about the times, which is why they do things like care about employee retention, and schedule enough people to run the store efficiently. The store I worked at took walk-ups, but only in cases where your vehicle wouldn't clear the awnings. We had a fair amount of firemen and truckers. If you just didn't have a car, the managers literally wouldn't let you just take the order anyway. It's generally a case of, the guy taking your order probably doesn't care either way. But making sure this one person without a car is happy isn't more important than not getting in trouble or losing his job when your paltry amount of income is on the line. My first job was McDonald's. 2008, I think. The workers there are just following orders. It's an insurance thing. Basically the same as selling alcohol to a minor, in that the punishment could be getting fired. When you work a minimum wage job, you're not about to get fired over pleasing a customer. You need that job for every penny. You know? So yay, it's malicious compliance against Taco Bell corporate, but sadly it's not any of the employees' fault. People just don't want to lose their job. Grin. Is there a reason they wouldn't serve? In college I tried to order on food in a few drive-thrus and it was never allowed. In Portland, it's actually illegal to refuse service to a cyclist or pedestrian provided the lobby is closed. Not where I thought this was going. They said that you need a car, and not, you need to be in a car. I was thinking that you would have got a toy car. So technically you met their requirement by having a car. Happens all the time at my wife's McDonald's. They cannot serve people walking through the drive-through. This isn't malicious compliance, this is just common sense. People either do what you do, which is the most common option. Get a taxi. Or just leave. I once drove a bobtail tractor truck to a fast food place after the lobby was closed. Couldn't fit through the drive-through. Parked where the truck could be seen and walked up. The workers said they could not serve me because I wasn't in a car. I asked them if they were willing to pay for the damages to their building and my truck if I complied with their stupid rule and pointed to the truck. They served me. I feel this postman. And am lucky to be required to have a vehicle for my job. Field technician. With the lobbies closed, I don't know how many times I've seen people asking if I could just order for them. But long time ago, my first job was a Taco Bell mixture place, actually. Won't name to keep my privacy. And then after McDonald's. Both had the same rule. With the same exact reasoning. Being that it's an area cars drive through. Lawyers determined policy to not serve customers who walk up through a drive-through. For customer safety, when really, customer safety, mean, so someone doesn't sue us for getting run over in our drive-through. Taco Bell here has a car sensor. You cannot trigger it on foot. So the drive-through lady never even knows you're there. Also, the lobby is closed due to COVID. Their app didn't let me order. And when I called, they told me to order with the app. Finally, after several attempts at explaining the situation, they just said to come inside and order. So much trouble for such crap food that cost less than $3. It's ridiculous considering most of the dining rooms are still closed. Not everyone has a car, so how do they expect people to order? DoorDash is way too expensive. Kudos to the car. Maybe they got a laugh out of it. Last month, I ordered food on Taco Bell's app for pickup. But when I got there, they decided to close the inside, leaving only reason drive-through. Considering that I couldn't cancel my order and that it was somewhat exclusive to cars. It seems like BS. It's a lot easier if you ask as I approach the speaker to order. Then meet me past the delivery window. Yes. Have done this before. As a non-driver, it sucks that since COVID some things are drive-through only. I get that it's for safety, but it excludes anyone that doesn't drive or have someone to drive them places.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.